Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison, for those of you who don't know. Happy Wolf Full Moon. Today that's what our reading is going to be about. Welcome back to everybody. Haven't been on for a while, been doing some self-care. So welcome back everyone. So, like I said, what we're doing today is we're focusing on the full moon for January 2022. This is the wolf moon. This is also here in the United States, Martin Luther King Day. And so this is a day where we remember an incredibly brave man who fought for equality for all peoples and ended up sacrificing his own life for that. So we are so grateful and we love you very much, Dr. Martin Luther King. All right, so now the wolf moon, I was doing a bit of a meditation. I'm asking Spirit, what do you want me to focus on here, or what kind of messages do you want me to give right off the bat for this this full moon? Well, of course, it's the wolf moon, and the wolf is one of my totems, very important totem for me. The wolf, the canine. So this is where we're going to start. Except what I'm doing with the decks is this. I'm using the Thoth deck today for the tarot. This is the only tarot I'm going to be using, I think. We'll see what Spirit says after that. But we're focusing on light, the light of the moon. Now that the darkest night is over in December, the light is now building, and this is the first full moon. And so that's pretty much the message that I got from Spirit, is that we're focusing on light, which is why I've chosen the White Light Oracle. I might be pulling one of these, but we've got the Beta Wolf right here. Beta of Spirit Wolf. I'm going to read a little bit from that too. And also I've got these totem cards from the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. I'm not sure if Spirit is going to ask me to pull any of those either, but here's what we're focusing on first here. Wolf. Okay? Wolf is the pathfinder. Release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. Okay? So when I go to the book, which I haven't done before in this particular deck, this talks about, it says, Wolf is the teacher, sage, and pathfinder. It is revered out of the great totems in the Native American culture because it's a leader. It teaches about survival and social order. Okay, so it teaches there's cooperation. Wolves know their place. They know what to do. They're also very loyal as mates. They're loving, but they're also strong. You know, they have this power of strength and endurance. Okay, so physical strength is very masculine. Endurance is very feminine. Okay, so that's very balanced. So this is calling you to take some leadership, basically by example. This is also talking about teaching and helping to raise the young. I've been getting a lot of messages about children. It's the nurturing of the children that is very important for our future, all of us. The wolf is teaching that for us this month, okay? This also talks about, you know, not just being there to be an example, to guide others, but also to not avoid responsibility, okay? Since everybody knows their place and they know what to do. Do you know what to do? You know, you're accountable for your own life. And it also says here the moon is an ally to the wolf person and represents wisdom and intuition from the feminine divine. It says wolf people are great friends, lovers, teachers, and parents. So these are some questions they're asking you for this card. Are you trying to do everything on your own? Let others help. Remember to stay close to your pack. Are you shrinking responsibility? Are you shirking responsibility? Are others influencing you to leave your path? Okay, so this is wolf message number 1. And because wolves are also very canine here, we have this other card here as well. I was drawn to pull it in. Dog is friend. Today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and friend. So what I'm getting from this right now, just out of nowhere, is this is for our future. This is how this is how Spirit is saying, be in the future. Okay. These are very dog people are very loyal. You know, they're great companions. You know. Also, I saw this great video from Praveen Mohan about how dogs seem to always be there when people are civilized. You know, along with the dog, whenever you see a dog like on a leash, like as a pet, it means something. I'll stick that link in the description box for you guys. I follow Praveen Mohan a lot. Okay, so the dog totem has the tremendous capacity to love. These people often help others. You know, that's basically serving humanity. All right, so they're also very protective. This is something I'm feeling like, you know, I've been getting this message. You love what you protect. You protect what you love. Okay, so the questions here are, have you forgotten to be your own best friend and take care of yourself? Are others taking advantage of your generous nature? And understand that you can say no. Have you been barking too much? You can play more. Don't let others abuse your loyalty. Okay, the barking thing, it says in here, where's the barking thing? It says something about the bark. Oh, when you don't like someone, you are very vocal about it. You easily forgive the shortcomings of the human family. You are brave and face danger. Dog people have a very kind and loyal nature that can be taken advantage of. The barking is when you're vocal. When you don't like something and you're vocal about it. That's why it says, are you barking too much? Remember that you can play more rather than bark. Okay, so now what we have here is the beta or spirit wolf. I'll just bring it up for you guys. Now, this wolf is pretty much the focus of this entire deck because it's on the back. See, this is Bastet's card, but on every... Wow, my fingers were doing something weird there. And I don't know if you heard that, but my dog is woofing in her sleep. So, all right. So, the wolf, beta or spirit wolf, it's talking about giving yourself enough rest. That's when you'll be able to focus. It talks about wolf tunes us into our instincts without creating paranoia or hyper arousal. Okay, the beta waves that it's talking about, because this deck is about frequency. It's about energy. Okay. This talks a lot about beta waves that are stimulating. It says right here, beta waves are stimulating, and while heightened arousal is beneficial in small doses at appropriate times, if this becomes our dominant way of being, our stress levels will compromise our well-being and our wisdom. Okay, so Spirit Wolf brings a healing recalibration of our beta waves so we can avoid depression and feel motivated, yet also know that when to step back and reconnect with the slower healing rhythms of the heart and soul. So that's another thing I've been getting a lot of messages about lately, is the heart, focusing on the heart and opening it. So I was shuffling my Thoth deck here to, get used to the feel of the cards again. And 3 cards popped out, and it was the 7 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, both in reverse, and the Prince of Cups. And so what that meant is that you guys are like done with the fighting. You're done with the drama. You're done with people trying to get things over on you. You are getting control of your emotions. Okay, so I don't know where Spirit is going to focus on that particular message that I just told you, or the other stuff that I was getting with the wolves. I'm thinking maybe the wolf is the overtone of the reading. So what would you like to focus on, Spirit? What is the focus of this reading? Okay, so that's the 3 of Cups. In this particular deck, it's called Abundance. This is a celebration. This is love as well. This can be things like a wedding, things to celebrate, because this is water. Water is emotion. You may be going to a celebration soon, and something's going to come back around. I don't know. I was just shown how these go up and over, and then the phrase "something's coming back around" just came to mind. Something's coming back around to pour light onto something, and it's going to cause a celebration. This may bring a lot of joy to 2 other people around you as well. Like, this is you, and then this is 2 other people. Like, your joy will spill down into these others, and then maybe even past that. All right, these glasses, they make me want to eat like jujubes. All right, let's see what else. Let's see. All right, so love and celebrating, okay? Everybody's been going through some really hard times, and so this feels really good. I think that something super amazing is coming. I've been seeing a lot of messages about that too. People are sick and tired of letting their emotions get to them. All right, so there is someone who is very jealous. This Queen of Discs in the reverse, this could be an earth sign in your life. This, this could be you. This is a general reading. But what we have here is the Queen and the Princess of Discs. The Princess is the daughter of the Queen. So there may be a mother and daughter going on here. There may be a pregnant daughter involved here. And this mother could be jealous of this princess. But I'm feeling like this princess isn't as... See, she represents fertility, and then she's got yin and yang there. She's very sweet, very kind. So what I'm feeling from this is that maybe they're at odds with one another. There could also be 2 women in your life who are very similar, or 2 feminines rather. We don't need gender, very much here. Or it could be that this Queen of Discs is angry and jealous and upset because she's acting like a child. It could be that she's upset that she is not pregnant. So that doesn't, just one moment, let me look in this little book here. I don't normally read the prince and princesses. Hang on. Okay, guys, I totally forgot that this deck, I haven't used Thoth in so long, and this was my original deck too. I just completely forgot, guys, that they don't have reversed meanings. When they're in the reverse, usually what it means is these haven't manifested just yet. But that's not what I'm feeling, guys. I really don't think that I needed to check the book. I think that that's exactly what I was saying, that there's these people, and these feminines also may be not abundant. You see what I'm saying right here? This abundance right here, it could be that you and your joy, your your intuition, I just heard, because water is intuition. Maybe you just being around these two people was feeding their energy. And because you see how these cards are, and maybe you have pulled back from these energies here, and now they're in the reverse. Now they aren't as abundant as they would be if you were still there. So this also, I believe this also means reconciliation or reunion. There could be some feminines in your life that you're going to have a joyful reunion with. Okay, interesting. Let's see what else is going on here. Okay. Oh, that's because, yep, somebody is not pregnant. Someone has not begun a project. Somebody is waiting. I hear somebody is waiting. Okay, because this can be the beginning of a business or some sort of, it's an opportunity, but this is earth energy. So this can be things like money or a child. And because we have, this Queen of Pentacles and this princess are both mothers, okay? They're both, she's very nurturing. This Queen of Pentacles is usually someone like a doctor or a nurse or paramedic, people who care for others, people who are really good at nurturing others. And then this Princess of Discs, she's pregnant and she's very, very kind and nurturing as well, okay? So I think that this upside down energy is that there is this beautiful nurturing mother and maybe even a child coming for you guys, or a new project or something that hasn't begun just yet, okay? So yeah, there could still be this jealousy issue going on for you guys, but this is all pentacles. So this is pentacles that need to be watered, okay? Like this, there's something about this. Like you water, or you're waiting to give birth to and nurture this new beginning, this child or this project. That's what I'm seeing. That's much more clear. Spirit knows that I don't like to talk about things like jealous people, or, I like to just try to give as much positivity as possible. But of course, when there's things that you got to be warned about or confirmed, or, you're going through this and this is why you're watching this. If you are dealing with two feminines that haven't started some project because you're not around, then this is also your reading, okay? Oh my goodness, look at the bottom of the deck here. Okay, so this is the Ten of Pentacles. This is all about money and earthly life here. Okay, so I'm being reminded of these two cards, and I've been getting these messages about children. And you see this one, this is a dog, but it still looks very much like a wolf. And all these dogs, these very different beings, came from this wolf. They're different from the wolf because dogs are traditionally, well, not traditionally, there are wild dogs, okay? But when we've been breeding them like this, these are pets. These became a different type of animal. It's almost like an evolution, even though, you know, there are feral dogs and stuff like that. They often suffer when they're not taken care of by people. And so we went from this this wolf that takes care of just the pack to this wolf having like given birth to a whole different type of being. And so this is about children. This is about a new beginning. This is about the inheritance of your life not having exactly come in yet. And you know that the whole message with the beta here, well, with the wolf itself, the wolf's message is, you know, you have to know your place and basically knowing your path. Okay, you may not have these hierarchies that wolves do, but if you know your path, you got to do it. You got to move on that path. There was those questions, you know, are you shirking responsibilities? Are you taking care of yourself? Are others influencing you to leave your path? Are you trying to do everything on your own? All right. Now, okay, so I'm going to get this deck out of here. And now we've got the Monology deck, since this is a moon reading. Full moons are usually very powerful when it comes to emotion, okay? Yeah, you know, as I look at these cards, I'm just really seeing how this top card is like this. It's like feeding this seed, because the Ace of Pentacles is a seed, okay? And so this is on top of these two. That's what I was talking about earlier. These two need something from you to get this seed to grow. And what they need is your waters. Your water is your love. It is your intuition. It is your power of abundance. You may hold an Empress energy where you simply just being around others feeds their light. And, you know, that's what the whole leading by example is. You know what I'm saying? It's not that you're like higher than them or better than them in any way. It's just that you're here to do a certain job, and your job is to basically overflow your abundance into others, to give to others, to give to the children, to nurture them, to give birth to them, to nurture them. Okay, all right. Let's see what we've got here. Got my moonstone on. Moonstone. This is the sun, but you can flip it to the moon. I made this myself. I made these both. I make jewelry, not for sale though, but just made myself a nice evil eye. Now we also have a big chunk of moonstone over here, and this is selenite. Selenite is connected to the moon. You know, it's for Selene, the moon goddess Selene. It's very purifying. It's a salt. We've got some labradorite over here. All right, moon. And I guess I was saying that for you, just in case you didn't know this stuff. That moonstone is good. Wear your moonstone during a full moon. Then we've got some clear quartz over here, and some citrine. Oh wow, that card on top. Did you see that, guys? Okay, this is the card that was falling out. But as it was falling out, it like took these two cards with it. What's the first card? Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. Okay, well, the cardinal signs are Aries, Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer, I believe. Let me know if I'm wrong. I'm Libra, so I know I'm a cardinal sign. And the cardinals are signs that start things. Okay? So that's why this is saying be bold and make the first move. And I'm just going to put this on top of this because I want to see what these two cards are. It's almost like this card is going to cause an effect, or if this is you, make the first move somehow, and it's going to do this. What's it going to do? They're going to step out of their comfort zone and bring love into the situation. Okay. Wow. New moon in Aquarius. Aquarius season is coming up. Step out of your comfort zone. North Node. Okay, so the North Node, I believe, is what governs your life purpose. And this is what I've been saying here. Like right here, this card, this is you, and your life purpose is to overflow your energy, abundance, love, your intuition. It's to overflow and fill these other cups, very much the way, like, remember when Jesus was able to give powers to his apostles? It's kind of like that. So be bold and make the first move. This is speaking a bit about knowing your worth here. Okay? So what else can we get here for this Ace of Discs in the reverse? What advice? This seed needs to be watered. I just heard plant by the moon. Don't let pride get in your way. Oh, okay. So full moon in Leo. You may be a Leo, or this may really come into fruition in Leo season, which is in the summer. It's in August and the end of July and the early part of August. And this is full moon energy, so this is full on. This is saying big time, don't let pride get in your way. That is why you gotta be bold and make the first move. Okay? That's why you need to be bold. And if you're not moving ahead, Spirit's saying it's because of pride. How is pride keeping you back? Are you embarrassed of something? Remember that you are perfect. It doesn't matter what others say about you. You are perfect just the way you are. All right, so now I've just grabbed the Keepers of the Light deck. This is since we're focusing on light, the light is building, okay? Light is building now that the darkest night is over. And so what we've got is the Keepers of Light here, artwork by Lily Moses, and the deck is by a Kyle Gray. I haven't used this deck in a super long time, but they are the keepers of the light. And I've been feeling like, I don't know, ancestors, or, you know, if you guys know me, if you've been watching me, you know that I've been going outside and looking up at the night sky and allowing the light of the stars and the moon to enter into my body through my eyes. We collect light through our eyes, you know, through our whole body, but it's our pineal gland that processes the light that we take into our body. Okay? And our pineal gland is the gland that gives us dreams and also our intuition. It is our, like, telephone to spirit, right? Serapis Bey, he came out in my reading the other day that my sister gave me. Ascension, rising in vibration here. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. Yep. All right, I want to shuffle these a little bit more here. Anyway, so that's the focus on the light. The light for this reading, you know, that the light of the stars, the light of the moon. The starlight came from very far away. It took probably billions of years to get here. How many billions or millions of light years, I don't know. But the light that you're seeing from those stars, it's like it took a long time to get there for you to finally go outside and take it in. And everything has information in it. And so this is light codes, what people call light codes. Okay, I guess it's time to shuffle. Boy, I'm really doing a lot of that automatic stuff these days. Okay. Maha Avatar Babaji, soul expansion. Oh, okay, so it says your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. Yeah, this has really been happening a lot for me. And if this is resonating with you, that's probably been happening a lot for you too. You're really starting. See, look at, he's got those stars. Yep, this dark night sky. Oh, thank you, Babaji. I understand that there's legends that he gave teachings to Jesus and that he is still alive. That's why he looks so young and perfect. He got to a very, very high state. He knows that we are galactic beings. So we don't just live on this earth and that's all we are. We're part of the universe. Let me just see if I can get this. Can you see that any better? Boy, that looks dark, doesn't it? Soul expansion. Yeah, you have to make room for the ancient wisdom to come in. Okay, and this is all around his head. Hang on. He's taking it in and not even looking at it. Oh, I just got chills. Wow, okay. So, I mean, you can just simply use your consciousness to take in the light codes. Wow, okay, that just expanded my mind. I wonder if our soul expands with our minds. It says your consciousness is expanding, and consciousness is basically who you are. It is the basis of our soul. It's the basis of everything that we are. So I think that's right. Yep, he is taking in these light codes simply by knowing they are there, being conscious that they are entering his body. He doesn't have to look at them. The light, like I said, yes, it enters through our eyes, but, you know, also through our skin and our hair and everything that is on the outside of us. And so this is what he's just taught me. Take in all this beautiful golden light. Understand your place. Understand your place in the universe. So it's not so much a hierarchy, understand your place message from the wolves. Wolves are saying, it's understand that you are divine. Understand that you are galactic. You are universal. You are part of everything. So that's how you can be bold and take and make your first move here. Understand and see how these cards are up here at the top where the crown chakra would be. Yeah. Oh, okay. Split and shuffle. Let's see if I can. Nope, don't do that very well. I always try though. I don't know how that works. Somebody's got to teach me. Father healing going on. There's Master Jesus. Yep, forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is possible at this time. Perfect. Thank you for making an appearance, Master Jesus, because I just mentioned him with Maha Avatar Baji. Maha. Maha. I know that what the avatar part means. I think Maha means, well, I won't speculate. I'm pretty sure it's a mother type energy. But if I'm wrong, what are you going to do? All right, so here we've got, oh, Sanat Kumara and Faith. Okay, right, so Sanat Kumara is, I believe he's the guy that everybody says is in charge of our world. We'll put him here first. Light activation, right? So I'm talking about the light here. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear, right? So he's saying, trust your intuition. You know what to do. And I feel like his wand right here is almost like, you can see how it's glowing, right? Like pretty much like he is, but it's almost like a torch, you know? Oh yeah, it's this abundance thing here. You know, the moon. Oh, whoa, I'm getting, man, okay. I'm getting this, like the moon is like this, guys. The moon is up in the sky right now, and she's the top cup, right? And she is sending down this light, right? It's not just our moon doing that. It's all the stars as well. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, so this is saying like that this is like the moon is why I went into all that. To me, it looked like the top cup that is going to shed light on others. And even though it's pointing in a down way, I see it more sideways because we're all equal, okay? It's just that some people are on different life paths, and others who have like accomplished more can help shine their light. Kind of like a senior in high school and a freshman. A senior can really help that freshman with their schoolwork. And in that way, this senior would be sharing this light kind of downwards because the senior has graduated those other levels. And so, but a senior is not better than a freshman. They simply are on a different place in learning. That's all, right? That's easy to understand. So then what we have here is faith. Faith in humanity and being benevolent. This is humanity and benevolence. Stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. So yeah, I've been getting a lot of heart chakra energy going on here, and calm down, Allison. Okay, so have faith to continue on, especially if you were dealing with people who were jealous, or maybe you were feeling jealous or feeling impatient or upset because this This Ace of Coins hasn't quite, it hasn't gotten the water to like push through that surface. You may still be waiting for something. So have faith, continue on. And what she is saying is see the light in the world. And okay, so see the light in people's hearts, see the light in them, in their love, in like this, you know, how others, this is the light, see the light. To me, this is more like, instead of water, this is, you know, they also say that space is the waters above. I'm getting a lot of messages all at once. Hang on, guys. Okay, so there's a lot of attention on Earth right now. We are receiving a lot of attention from our brothers and sisters out in space. Whether they're physically on another planet or in other dimensions, okay? You can call that space too, I would think. And this is the goal. And so is Babaji. If Babaji can live forever, I'm pretty much, this is what people want to do. We could get to this, we can all get to this point. You got to be bold and do it. And so see the light, actually see the light in the sky, but also see the light in others, okay? And this is going to activate the light, okay? So that you can then shine, and then it can trickle down or sideways from you as well, okay? Shine your light and see the light, okay? See the light. When you look at others, especially if you're dealing with like a jealous person, okay? Or if you're feeling jealous, seeing the light in others can really help, okay? There's no reason to be jealous of anyone because they are no better than you. You are just simply different. You got to be who you are. There's nothing wrong with who you are. Spirit made you exactly the way Spirit wanted you to be and loves you exactly for who you are, no matter what others say. So try, you got to love yourself first. And then you can be very loving and forgiving to others around you who may, show this lower vibrational jealousy or this feeling of lack or grief because things aren't moving along, like this little seed hasn't popped up yet. See the light, okay? See the light in everything. Okay, they're saying I'm having a hard time really explaining all this because what you guys really need to do, and what I'm doing too, is meditate on what is light. Your definition of what light is may need to change or expand, okay? Expanding, soul expansion. All right, keepers of the light, how can we what would you like to say about getting this seed to actually sprout, especially if we don't let pride get in our way? Leo is a fire sign, and fire is also light. When you see someone else's passion, that's a light in them. That's a fire that burns in them. Oh my, we got 3 cards. Oh, whoa, okay, one at a time here, guys. Cthulhu, Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. Wow. Okay, and okay, so there is this alchemic symbol of a snake biting its tail, which is a symbol of eternity. It can be like the symbol of the world, but for me right now, what it's saying is what I was saying here. keep putting these cards back, but, you know. That's what I was getting with this whole, everything comes around. Sorry, guys. Like, you know, it comes up and around in a cycle. Now, this is basically how our aura works. Our, oh God, what is the name for it? Our Taurus, okay? This would be like our spine, our chakras, and the energy works like this, you know? Okay, it's kind of apple shaped. This is exactly how the magnetic field also works on our planet as well, okay? So, yeah, so there's something about this. What goes around comes around, or something coming back up. Something's coming back up, and you know the answer to it. You're going to know the answer to it as long as you're bold, as long as you don't let pride get in your way, as long as you trust what you know, okay? Now we've got Lady Venus. Lady Venus is the twin flame to Sanat Kumara, okay? You can see how luminous they are. You know, Venus itself is in retrograde right now, I think, and so is Mercury. So I know that when we're in Mercury retrograde, it feels like things aren't moving. Ah, okay. So that's why we have this whole feeling like this seed is never going to sprout. But here, what she's saying, I feel almost like she's the one who's been telling me, because I'm a Libra and my planet is Venus, and Lady Venus may have been telling me, because she resides on Venus. She's about downloads and understanding. She may be one of the spirits that have been telling me to look at the light, because you know what? When I go outside and I look at the stars, I find the brightest one, and I believe that's Venus. And I stare at that one a lot, and I look at the little red one too, and I think it's Mars. Of course, I look at the Big Dipper, and I've been seeing a great big square in the sky too. You astrologers probably know what that is, but I'm not an astrologist. So this is saying truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Okay, yeah. Lady Venus is totally backing up what I've been saying. Go outside, look at the stars, understand how long, feel, what I'm saying is like when you look at those stars and you are taking in the light, feel grateful. Be grateful that they shined that light for you, however long ago, for you to finally see it this ordinary particular day. Yeah, it's a full moon. You want to go outside and look at the stars if you can. You know, if it's cloudy out, you know, you can't see the stars. But I go outside and I look at the stars every time, every day that it is, or every night that the stars are out. And I do. I feel gratitude, and I feel very honored that they shined this light for me. Okay, so these downloads, these understandings, this is where it's been coming from since I listened to these messages to go outside and look at the stars. I have been getting more of these types of galactic type downloads. Yep, they're coming from heaven and the astral realm in the ethers. Not just the physical, but from the ethers as well, which is what I said earlier. So, getting Sanat Kumara and Lady Venus is leading me to feel like this is very much like getting the Emperor and the Empress together. Or, you know, if you get a king and a queen together of the same suit, I think that these twin flame or divine love couples are coming together very soon. This is what we're moving towards. Okay, what I'm getting from this is when these couples come together, they're going to have children. The children, the friends of their children will gather at their house. Okay. Oh, shit. Underneath that Ten of Pentacles is the Star. Somebody's going to become famous. Somebody's going to become a star in either the eyes of the world, or in the eyes of the divine, or in your particular world. You will be a star. And the stars are saying, look at us through this card. The star is a card of healing and all your hopes and dreams coming true. This is the card of Aquarius. This is the age of Aquarius, this new age. That beautiful time, the age of Aquarius, what we're looking for is this. A new kind of family inheritance. This is inheritance, yes, this can be money, this can be a big sum of money, this can represent the family that you come from, your mother and your father, whether it's blood or not. Okay, this is where you can inherit your DNA from, and money. But this can also mean the inheritance of your entire people, all of us. The inheritance of humanity. We've been working towards a greater age that this star card is representing for me. And it's going to take these very special, very spiritually oriented people. And forgive me for the word special, okay, guys? What if there was like a job that only certain people are qualified to do? That makes them different. Okay, special is probably a word that we're going to do away with, but these are a different kind of parents. You see, when we have divine love, this brings the divine back. Everybody has been leaving religion in droves. When we didn't have such good contact, communication on our planet, we had religion that kept spirit in our minds each day or once a week, you know, being grateful. We had religion as guidelines. But now that we are opened up to the entire world, we're looking at other religions. We're dropping our religions, or we're dropping parts of them. You know what I mean? And so the way we look at spirituality is changing. Okay? And it's these spiritual, powerful parents that are going to bring us our new inheritance, our new world, because it's our children that are the future. Not so much us, it's our children. We come here and we do the best we can and to live with the divine. Do you know how strong people get when they live by listening to the divine? It's what people call magic. Wow, we have a lot of this pale white color here. 3 very pale cards and one kind of in between. And then what we have here is this darker complexion. So what I feel from this is, especially because it's Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s Day of Remembrance here in the United States, that this is him. He is reminding me that even though we have these very pale white light type stuff going on here, these are some very powerful souls right here. It has nothing to do with paleness. Very powerful. Okay, very powerful. And we are all This is saying we are all being purified. The color doesn't matter at all. Then what we have here is Melchizedek. Okay? Melchizedek is talking to us about higher learning. He says, you have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. But what is he saying? He's saying inner study, which is the meditation. What is light to you? Right? I asked, what is light to you? We all know what the physical light is that comes from the sun and from the stars, but what about the light of love? What about the light of faith? The light of truth, the light of benevolence, the light of enlightenment. And a big part of enlightenment is higher learning. What he's got here behind him is, this is the flower of life behind him, this design here. Look into sacred geometry and you'll know. Oh, okay. So don't just look into sacred geometry, start drawing it. You can learn about it, you can see, you can go, oh yeah, that's a nice design and blah, well, what about, no, draw it. Yeah, draw it, because it actually teaches you. You learn a lot trying to draw these perfectly, okay? And when you create with this sacred geometry, it becomes something though. It's not just a drawing, it becomes an energy all on its own. So treat it with respect. If you're going to be drawing and learning sacred geometry, treat it with respect and love and truth and righteousness in your heart. Do it with a pure heart. Okay, and stay in that pure heart energy. El Moria, okay, and another of the darker complected, that is just bringing it home that this is for every type of person on the planet. Awakening presence, the universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Okay, so there's something going on here with the cloak. We got a cloak of wisdom and we've got a cloak of protection and love. Wisdom, protection, and love. Okay, so this is speaking with, learning, knowing stuff isn't quite wisdom. Wisdom is a feminine energy. Intelligence and learning is a masculine energy. So it's saying that through this learning, you will gain this wisdom. Like what I just said, yeah, you can look and admire this bit of intelligence right here, this drawing behind him, but you don't gain the wisdom from it until you actually do the work and draw it yourself. So a cloak of wisdom, what that's going to do is, I just feel like, well, what does a cloak do? A cloak can conceal you, yes, but it also keeps you warm. It preserves you, okay? So, and it may keep the rain off of you. So if you're out there trying to trickle your light down or sideways to others, and they have questions for you, your wisdom will shield you from scorn. If you know what you're talking about, then, people can be, well, that person doesn't know what they're talking about. But then when you start talking about it and you have this true wisdom, they'll be like, So it's like, it does protect you. And then this cloak, the cloak of wisdom protects you. So this is a cloak of protection and love. But I feel like what his cloak is talking about is more like this, okay, with faith. Okay, humanity and benevolence. Being benevolent is being kind and compassionate and loving. And so a cloak protects you from stuff anyway, But if you wear your faith like she's wearing her veil, if you wear it like he's wearing his turban, people will know that you are made of love and that you are protected by spirit. Ooh, how long have I been doing? Oh, it just went to 1 full hour. Okay, wow, okay. Now, the other deck that I brought out here, I do have the Spirit Animal and the White Light Oracle deck, but I think we've heard enough from the White Light Oracle deck. I already went over the beta of Spirit Wolf and the Spirit Animals Oracles here. So I'm going to pull out the Legendary Ladies Goddess deck by Anne Shen, because I always try, this is the Mother Speaks Tarot. We've asked for this wisdom here, and now I just would like to see what the feminine, what wisdom has to say about this. We've been using our intuition, we've been using our intelligence. Let's ask the Mother, whose energy is very evident here with these two, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen and the Princess of Pentacles. This is a very mother energy, especially here. What are we, what are we birthing? For some of you, it's actual children that you're going to raise in the way of spirit, and they will grow up and maybe become like some super powerful leaders that lead the world into a much better place. So, Mother, what would you like to add to this reading? Which of your aspects would like to speak? Bast. Oh, you guys, I pulled her out when I was showing you guys here she is, Bastet. She's an Egyptian, the Egyptian cat goddess. You can call her Bastet, but you can also call her Bast, okay? So cats, there's this, you might want to go ahead and look up, well, actually, I do have the cat totem right here in Bast. I also have it here in the Spirit Animals deck, but let's get some more, okay? So her message is about pleasure. I've been seeing this, especially since I've been going hard at my spiritual path. I keep getting reminded to enjoy life. You don't have to be so serious all the time. And man, I am serious about my spiritual path. I don't know if you've ever seen a person more serious about my spiritual path than I am. Okay, but I am also a silly person. I had a really great weekend. I was being really silly this weekend. It was a lot of fun. This is a message as you go through this. This is serious. You treat spirit and energy with respect in a seriously respectful manner. But spirit wants us to enjoy our lives. Spirit, because happy energy is high vibrational, and this is what we would like in this coming age of Aquarius, right? So this is saying you may be in need of some serious self-care, and the goddess Bast is with you. As the ruler of sex, magic, and pleasure, she helps you see and reignite all those aspects in your life. Time to indulge. Okay, so what I'm getting from that is, like, for those of you who are going to be having some children and raising them, as these, like a god and a goddess type energy, the divine union, guess what? The time to make these children is coming up. And I'm telling you, the better the energy that, the happier you are when you do this, the better energy goes into that little seed that plants itself inside of you and grows with all your joy and happiness and nurturing, okay? If it starts with love and happiness, it really just can't, that is the most fertile soil for a child to grow in, I just heard, which is so poetic. Thank you, Spirit. You know, poetry, art, all of that comes from Spirit, and that's why it's so beautiful and moving and makes us cry. Feeling a little winded. Oh, okay. This must be because I used the Thoth deck today. Thoth is the Egyptian god of writing and wisdom. He's also a moon god I forgot about. Oh, that was sly, Thoth. But here we've got Sekhmet, healing. Healing. What? Healing pride, yo. Okay. Now, Sekhmet, she is a very hardcore energy. To me, there's a trinity, my personal trinity of really hardcore energy goddesses includes her with Pele and Kali. Okay, so Sekhmet here is saying, heal. Don't let this pride get in your way. Heal your pride. Okay, don't be insecure. You know, pride has a lot to do with insecurity. What? Yeah. A lot. A lot. Now I'm really feeling summertime here. Some of you are Leos. You might be getting together with Leos. I don't know. I see all this earth here too, and I was feeling, you know, there's a lot of Capricorn there too. You guys could be Capricorns. All right. You know what? If another Egyptian goddess comes out, I'm going to laugh. I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? I just split the deck. There's Ma'at. Okay, Ma'at is the Egyptian goddess of justice and also of balance. She's a very Libra energy. She's one of my favorites because I'm a Libra. This is all about balancing that masculine and feminine energy, but also divine justice. She's like, okay, look, divine justice is going to come in. All right. The more you focus on the divine, the more you bring the divine into your life, the more just your life will be. And you will experience divine justice over and over and over again as an empress or, you know, an emperor does. Whether you're a man or a woman, if you have the empress energy, that's the energy of abundance. Dang it, mother. Oh, sorry, lady. See how we're so quick to just dang something? But this is also very much like the scales here too. So the balancing of the energy and the Empress, this is all what she's talking about. You know, Libra and Taurus, which is another earth sign. So is Virgo. You could be one of those. But Libra is part of the Empress energy. Libra and Taurus, okay? So what I'm getting here, and the Empress is abundance, and in this particular deck, this doesn't focus so much on celebrations. Its name is abundance. And so that's why I feel like this is you as an Empress energy, whether you're male or female, okay? If you're a male and you don't like the Empress energy, if I said you were an emperor, that would mean something different. So if you are abundant and your light gives off, you know, abundance to others, this is Empress energy right here. But this isn't just Empress energy. This is balanced Empress energy. This is Temperance energy, which is the card Temperance, which in this particular deck is called art. And I was just talking about art because once you balance your masculine and feminine energies, you become a divine work of art. Holy moly, I can't believe I got 3 freaking Egyptian goddesses, and I'm being told to stop. Okay, so that is the feminine. Wow. Okay, so to wrap this up, meditate on what the light is to you. Look at the stars. Understand that you are a divine being. You are a galactic. You are connected to the galaxy, to the universe, to every single other person and entity out there. We've, oh, and here's, okay, I'm being shown again that this is cat energy. So hang on, let me find the cat energy here in the spirit of the animals. I'm not going to look for the card itself because this is in alphabetical order and I can find that faster. Cat. Okay, so the cat spirit is independence. Duh! You are a natural healer. Healing. Okay. Also, Sekhmet is very independent. She, in my Isis oracle, she has the carnelian temple in there, and that's all about building your confidence. That's all about being independent and being a powerful feminine energy all on your own. So it says, Cat, independent. You're a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. Okay, so that's a big message for you too. It says cats are unpredictable, independent, and mysterious creatures. They love the night. Cat people are highly selective. Yeah, they can be so picky they can become reclusive. Wow. Cat as a totem brings psychic gifts and creativity. They are always in communion with spirit and bridge the world between the seen and unseen. Wow. They step away from problems and unsavory situations. If you're a cat person, pay close attention to the felines in your life. Reach out with your questioning mind and ask them to share their secrets. Okay, so here's what I'm getting here. If you have a cat, you can look for the light in her as well, him or her as well. Watch them, learn from them. It says here, place them on your lap and pet them. You're blessed with many lives, many chances. You have supernatural insights that guide you. And it says to pamper yourself like a cat and remember how good it is to just be your content self. Okay? So when we practice gratitude, I've realized lately, I'm really glad that this word content came up because I've realized lately that when you are grateful for things in your life, you can also be content. Because unless you are content with your life, that means you are not content. And then you are not grateful. Okay, so there's another key word there for you guys when you want to practice your gratitude. Now, these questions down here at the bottom, it says, have you become isolated because of being too selective? Ooh. Has laziness made you forget your zest for living? Oh, man. Have life's challenges got you up a tree? And don't let the dogs bug you. Okay, that's so funny because we've been talking about wolves and dogs this whole time, right? So don't bug yourself. Or don't let other people bug you as well. So we've got this whole idea of pets here too. Like, you know, when you see pets, that's like that's an indication of civilization. Anyway, so all right, so we had the dog and cat spirit here. We've got the light. We've got spirit here saying that, you know, these divine unions are going to bring in divine children, whether they be actual children like people or projects that are just going to change the entire world. Okay, and I'm feeling because Maha Avatar Babaji is up here at the top. He is like the goal, guys. This is what everybody, Sanat, Kamara, and Lady Venus, and all these other folks from the light, they're saying, look at, he is representing the highest you can go. I mean, we had Jesus and everything, but if he taught Jesus and he's still alive like Jesus is, you know, they say as well, this is what we're shooting for. Look up Maha Avatar Babaji. It's really incredible what you'll find because I've looked him up before and it's really neat. So understand this is who we really are. Every one of us. All right, guys, that's been your full moon wolf full moon reading for January 2022. It's been good to be back. I really enjoy doing these readings. I'm going to try to get out more because you know what? Pleasure, right? I really enjoy doing these readings, and I haven't had like the opportunity to do as many as I used to, but I really love it when I'm on here. So look for me. I'll be on here some more. So thanks a lot, you guys. I love you all, and I'll see you next time.